Whenever I answer the phone, I'm like, hello.
What pissed you off?
It's a great argument to have.
I love my mom, but I think she's half crazy for doing that.
How dare you?
Do you work with your girlfriend, Mark? Or your wife, Mark?
I keep them separated. Sometimes I call people, they don't answer the phone. I'm like,
Wrong number, click.
Well, he's not that smart. But sometimes he sounds like he knows what he's doing.
yeah.
Go.
But therefore, you're an ass, and I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, but what do we know?
This is What Do We Know? I'm Mark.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And this episode's topic is, are you a cake or a pie person?
Cake than pie. Cake than pie.
I am pie. Well, that was not a weird way to say it or anything, but I am for sure a pie person, without a doubt.
Well, what kind of pie?
I would almost take any type of pie over any type of cake. I'm not really a sweet person to begin with. Like, I'd much rather have savory.
You're kind of a dick. You're right. Yeah.
Much rather have savory than sweet. But if I'm going to eat one of those, I'm definitely going pie. And like the only thing I ever really have a craving for in the way of like cakes and pies is pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving.
See,
So,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. I don't know where to go yet.
So for me, I would say naturally I'm a pie person, but there's one caveat to this. I love cheesecake, and I think technically that's a cake, right?
I mean, cake's in the title. I understand where you're going with that. It does seem more like a pie than it does a cake.
Right, but I love cheesecake, so I mean that's my favorite kind of dessert. So
It is kind of funny. Cheesecake and pumpkin pie are like the exact same consistency. And one's a cake, one's a pie.
And really, a pumpkin pie should be,
Like
yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess it is a pie, and I think cheesecake should be considered a pie because it's just basically Philadelphia cream cheese and sugar, and it's like the filling that you add to a crust, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess I have like whenever people talk about a pie to the face, it's usually like a container filled with like whipped cream essentially, which is kind of what a cheesecake is. Obviously more than whipped cream, but they look similar, they act similar. That's a weird one.
Cheesecake is much more dense, though.
It is much more dense, but I mean, so I don't know. Looking at this one, it's so weird because I wanted to say and immediately go to pie because I feel like there's more things you can do with pie as well as you can do sweet and savory pie. But then I thought that you can do the same thing with a cake as well because you have like crab cakes. So that's technically a cake, a savory cake form.
Well, then would a meat pie be considered a pie?
Meat pie would be a pie.
Pot pie. I love pot pie.
And that's why I was thinking pie was more universal, but then I think cake is just universal. And I love cheesecake, which whether it's a pie or cake, who knows? But I love also pineapple upside down cake. So if I'm going to go with like a cake, I want something like a pineapple upside down cake. And there's not as many pies that I can sit there and go, that is a pie that I want to have right this second.
Well, I mean, like a pineapple upside down cake. Because, I mean, basically, for me, I think pies are more like fruit filling. So almost, even though it's technically a cake, like a pineapple.
Oh, no, it's like down. Got a cake base. I mean, you can't even argue that pineapple upside down cake is a pie.
I think cakes are really dry because unlike
if you
a pie,
make it right.
has fruit in it.
Yeah, there you go. Not if you do it right.
I guess you also have fruit cake, which is, I guess,
not
also
very good.
Though.
I was going to say, I do not want to talk about people's sexual orientation on this show. They can choose whatever way they want to go.
Go there. You're going to go there. Okay.
So in DC, we have a lot of pie places. One of them down the street is called Dangerously Delicious. That literally they are just known for making these ridiculously good pies, both savory and both sweet. And there's no cake place that has the same options. So I don't know. Like I said, it's so weird because there's certain cakes that I could tell you is I would love a piece of that cake right now, and I cannot think of a pie that I'm like I need to have that right this second.
In Michigan, I don't know for the rest of the country, but cobbler is very popular, which is just basically cake batter that you filled in with fruit filling, like blueberry fruit filling or whatever.
So is that a cake or a pie? I mean, if it's cake batter, it's got to be a cake. But like apple cake,
just so as long as it has like cake batter anything that you put into it still makes it a cake.
But apple cobbler doesn't have a cake batter base at all, does it? It's just like apples and thick apple like juices and sauces and cinnamon and like a crumble on top. I guess maybe that's a crumble, not a cobbler. Crumbles, I guess, would be more pie, and crumbles are also delicious.
Well, I mean, like,
Isn't crumble just like the
basically
topping?
people with just traditional
Yes.
pie and traditional cake, like apple pie or birthday cake. Which one would you pick?
Depends on the day.
Yeah, because because if you want to go generic, like my favorite kind of cake is an ice cream cake, which is just basically ice cream.
So is that really considered? My favorite kind of cake is crab cake.
All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. So to be perfectly honest, I forgot to start the timer, but I think we're probably right about at 1 minute.
4 minutes and 55 seconds right now.
So I want to bring what I'm sorry, 155 left.
4:55. We just hit the 5-minute timer. So
Oh, well, we have 1 minute left on this special exception edition because I want to throw a wrench into the works here. Donuts are cake, right? The good donuts. I mean,
dough.
you have crappy donuts too that aren't really cake. But if you have a good donut, like a good apple fritter, I enjoy that as well for sure.
is donut actually cake batter? I guess it is. I've never made
Yeah,
donuts.
cake
like-
batter that's fried.
Deep fried, yeah.
So it's
You
deep
don't,
fried.
you don't
Oh,
always
it's
deep
just
fry donuts either.
deep fried
Donuts
dough.
can,
Most of the
do
time.
you?
I think it's
Like I said,
basically-
never made a donut.
Of course, you bake a cake, and I guess you bake a pie, but you fry a.
Could you deep fry pie? Oh, well, actually, we saw on the episode not too long ago deep fried pizza pie.
Pizza pie.
Oh.
Or how about funnel cakes? Is that
Yeah.
cake batter? That's a special batter all on its own. I don't know.
I don't know if that's a game changer. I'm still pie. I'm a
Yeah,
pie person.
cakes and pies, folks. You tell us what you prefer, because I really don't know what I prefer.
Yeah, this is like the third 5 minute episode now. But if you guys want to comment on these episodes, please feel free. Leave us know how you feel. If we got something wrong,
Leave us know how you feel.
that's right.
Let's-
That's right.
English,
That's a good
very
saying.
good sentence. Now.
leave us know next time, guys.
Yeah. Bye bye.